understanding of the vastness of the universe is fucking massive.
Hey mate, you'll like this one. Listen to this, yeah? You like a bit of banter, don't you? Yeah. I was just saying to Brian here, he's not listening now, but I was saying, right, you know Paul McCartney, yeah, he's playing at Glastonbury. Right, yeah, he does this bit, right, and he goes, oh, no, this part's for all the ladies, I want to hear the ladies sing this part, and now let me hear all the gents, let me hear the gents this time. He's not going to be able to do that now, is he, because of, like, you know, all the different genders. He's going to be there all night, isn't he? So he's not, you know, he's not going to be able to do that anymore, surely, because of, you know, I did say that, Brian, I said it to Brian. He's not listening. You off, mate? Yeah, do you want another drink? Alright, see you in a bit. Bye. Brian, you always...
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's focused. I haven't, look, I have trouble even saying to myself my own head the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly. I mean, it's just not, I haven't observed anything in terms of, there's not things I don't do now that I did before, whether it's physical or mental or anything else.
How about you stop being so fucking hard on yourself? Maybe.
How about you stop being such a fucking... Just realised, no, yes, I will do that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Cheers, man.
Lord, what happened to you, sweetheart?
There's an arrow in my back when there's not supposed to be an arrow in my back.
God damn, it hurts. Hey, y'all.
Mark, oh my God.
Hey.
Christ, are you gonna be okay?
Not really. I'd rather you got it out of my back because I feel a bit sick.
Oh no, honey, come on.
Her puppet is a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
So I worked with this guy.
We have been deceived by a child.
That's me.
A guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha.
Now, I'm not being funny, but I'm not 100% sure that my voice quite marries up with that.
But it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone.
It's not, is it? It's not just me, old drunk guy. Is it just me? What's your restaurant called?
Fetish Diner.
Nice. That's catchy, isn't it?
Yes.
What sort of cuisine do you serve? Like, is it got like a Halloween theme?
Yes. Well, it's just pudding.
It's just pudding.
Yes, pudding.
He said we don't something like we don't help ourselves by giving ourselves funerals and burials and making ourselves dolling up our own corpses so they're nice and beautifully laid out, nice ornate clothes, really, you know, angelic looking. We give ourselves a lovely send-off. We play our favourite music, sort of sailing off into the ocean, or scattering our ashes on our favourite bench in a favourite park. He said if you're driving on the motorway and you see a dead fox, it's just been smashed to bits by a car, like, it's dead. It's fucking dead. There's no... It was alive 1 minute and then it got hit by a car, and that is just nothing. It's just matter on the concrete. Run away quite quickly. Quite quickly. Oh, right, okay. Shit the fucker bed. Oh no. I ran out of bullets. Spoke too soon. I got cocky. No, I've got it on easy mode, guys. Guys, I've got it on easy mode. No! Guys! No! Stop it, guys! I'm your friend! It's Easter, isn't it? As Bill Hicks says, the holiday where we tell our children that we're celebrating the resurrection of Christ, and we tell them that a giant bunny rabbit has left chocolate eggs in the night, and we wonder why we're so confused as a nation. Mummy, I woke up today and I found a Lincoln log in me sock drawer. That's the story of Jesus. But anyway, I hope you're all well, whatever you're up to. Any other hobbies that are keeping you busy?
Well, I'm missing my football. As you know, I do like my football, so I've been working on some new football chants.
Right, okay. Yeah, what, do you want to try some?
Aye, the first one. Schmeichel, he's our man. If he can't do it, then you better get somebody else to do it, but you're going to be hard pushed because he's the best.
Cool. Schmeichel, does he play football anymore?
Peter Schmeichel, aye, he plays in net.
I came out the band and said, my dad called me.
Hello there. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, theys and thems. Welcome. For those of you that don't know me from Adam, I'm Adam. Always start with a joke. Always. How you doing? I'm good. Not much has changed since yesterday. Done some shopping, finished work early, had a nap. Thought I'd do a stream. Thought I'd play a new game though, because Resident Evil, I'm pretty sure I've completed it now. I mean, I'll finish it off stream, but I did the big baddie at the end. That's done. He's done. And I don't want to risk fucking the stream up twice. It fucked the stream up. I don't know how it happened, but it did. So I've got a new game called Days Gone. I've started that off stream. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. But first, I wanted to show you this technological marvel. I feel that's quite low down, isn't it? It feels low down to me. But perhaps if I do this, I know you don't really care, but it matters to me. These things matter to me. Yeah, have a look at this. This is art. Nowadays, this is what they're calling art. I'm saying it's art to sort of flippantly. Is it art, I suppose, is the question. Is this art? So I've gone into Chat GPT, and a friend of mine did this in the pub on his phone, and I thought it was hilarious. So you give Chat GPT prompts, and the prompts that we gave in the pub, I've tried to replicate it here. I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same outcome, but I thought before I came on stream, I just put in, write me an episode of The Sopranos, but set in Yorkshire. And this is it. Let's, so we had Harry Potter yesterday, didn't we? Let's see if we can have, I don't know, mafia music. Royalty free mafia music, please. Italian.
Let me show you how we do stuff around here.
Actually,
let me show you how we do stuff around here. Oh yeah, you'll do nicely. Yes, you'll do nicely. Okay, so here we go. Without further, I'm just going to put a little alert up, just so that anyone coming in knows what's going on. Sopranos. AI generated. Sopranos script. AI generated.
Sweet berry wine!
Why's that gone like that? You go behind. Okay, here we go. So, interior, Sopranos residence, living room, day. Tony Soprano is sitting, this is set in Yorkshire, by the way, it's set in Yorkshire, just in case I didn't make that clear. Tony Soprano is sitting in his leather recliner, sipping a cup of Yorkshire tea. Carmela enters, holding a plate of Yorkshire puddings. Tony smirking. Carmela, you really know how to make a man feel at home. Well, Tony, when in Yorkshire, do as the Yorkshiremen do. Tony takes a bite of the Yorkshire pudding, nodding in approval. You know, these Yorkshire puddings are almost as good as the cannoli back in Jersey. Carmela. Almost? You're breaking my heart, Tony. They both laugh. Exterior, Bada Bing. Bada Bing is the nightclub for anyone who's been dead for the past however long, if you don't know that already. Tony and Paulie are standing outside the strip club smoking cigars. Vinny and Christopher approach. Vinny. This place is a bit different from the Bada Bing. Tony. It's got its own charm, Vinny. You gotta appreciate the Yorkshire way of doing things. What? I don't get that. This place is a bit different from the Bada Bing. It is the Bada Bing. Okay, let's see where we go. Oh, it's a interior Yorkshire pub. Night. The crew is sitting in a corner booth surrounded by locals. Tony is sipping his pint of bitter. So what's the word on the street in Yorkshire? Paulie. Word is there's a new gang trying to muscle in on our turf. They call themselves the Flat Caps. Christopher. The Flat Caps? What kind of name is that? Don't underestimate them. I heard they're a tough bunch. Tony sipping his pint. We'll see about that. Yorkshire Dales Day. Tony and the crew drive through the picturesque Yorkshire Dales in their black SUVs. They pull up to a farmhouse where the leader of the Flat Caps, Tommy Flatcap Thompson, is waiting. Tommy. Welcome to Yorkshire, Tony. Let's get straight to business. The two groups exchange words, tensions rising. Suddenly, shots are fired and a brief but intense firefight ensues. Tony, bloodied and bruised, sits at the bar nursing a whiskey. Vinny and Paulie join him. We took care of the Flat Caps, Tony. The Yorkshire way. That's how we do things in Jersey, Paulie. The three men share a nod, acknowledging the unspoken bond between them. Fade out. That's not... Just fade that out. It's not as good as... I mean, let's see what else we can do. Write a scene with more drama and more Yorkshire references. Let's see what happens now. Okay, we'll just read this as we go along. It's just doing this now. This is a computer doing this now. It's mad, isn't it? Isn't it mad? Okay, so this is a continuation. The drama continues. God's Own Country. Okay, episode 2. Tony Soprano is pacing the room, agitated. Carmela's pouring a cuppa. Tony snarling. Those bloody flat caps think they can waltz in here and let me turn this up a little bit. Bit more it's a bit more buoyant, that, isn't it? These bloody flat caps think they can waltz in here and take over God's own country. I don't think so. Carmela. Tony, you can't let this go on. We can't lose Yorkshire to these blokes. Tony. We won't, Carmela. We'll fight tooth and nail to keep God's own country under our control. Bada Bing. Night. Tony gathers his Yorkshire crew in the back room. Tony. Listen up, lads. We can't let flat caps trample over our Yorkshire roses. Yorkshire roses. Another reference there. We're going to show them the real meaning of grit. Paulie. Aye, Tony. We'll give them a proper Yorkshire welcome. I mean, they are just sort of saying Yorkshire quite a lot here, aren't they? And he said Yorkshire roses. You've got flat caps. See what other references come up here. Yorkshire pub night. The Soprano crew walks into the local pub, heads turning as they enter. Tommy Flatcap Thompson and his gang are seated in the corner. Tony. You've got some brass neck trying to take over our turf. Tommy smirking. This is Yorkshire, mate. We don't back down. Again, just letting you know we're in Yorkshire there. The tension builds as the patrons sense a storm brewing. The desolate landscape. Tommy and Tony face off, surrounded by their respective crews. Tony leaning in. This is Yorkshire, Tommy. We settle things proper like. The two leaders exchange fierce blows, the moors echoing with the sound of their struggle. The pub is in disarray, broken chairs and shattered glass everywhere. Tony emerges bloodied but victorious. The Soprano crew stands tall, earning the respect of the locals. Tony to the pub. This is God's own county, not country. God's own county, and no one messes with Yorkshire on my watch. The pub erupts in cheers. The Soprano crew raise their pints in a toast. Tony, battered and bruised, looks out over the breathtaking Yorkshire dales. No one messes with God's own county. I wonder how else can we spice it up here? How else can we spice it up? Make someone's trousers fall down and make it much more daft and stupid. Okay, so make someone's trousers fall down and make it much more daft and stupid. I mean, that was good, but it was a bit on the nose, wasn't it? It was just a bit on the nose. Just saying. I know it's a computer, but let's try and up the ante a bit. Okay. Yorkshire pub night. The pub is filled with locals enjoying their pints, the atmosphere jovial. Tony Soprano, still in his tough guy demeanour, is engaged in conversation with a local, George, who happens to be a tailor. George, looking Tony up and down. Well, if it ain't Tony Soprano himself. I've heard about you. Tony, grinning. You've got a good tailor, mate. Those trousers fit like a glove. As Tony struts around, showing off, George discreetly adjusts a small lever on the back of Tony's trousers. Tony. I got the best in business, George. These trousers are like a second skin. Suddenly, with a comical boing sound, the lever is activated, and Tony's trousers start sliding down. What the bloody hell? The pub falls silent as everyone turns to witness Tony Soprano's trousers around his ankles. Tony, trying to pull them up. George, what did you do? Just a little Yorkshire hospitality, Tony. The entire pub bursts into laughter. Tony, red-faced but still trying to maintain his dignity, waddles towards the exit, trousers still trailing behind him. Tony looking back. This stays between us, right? It's just a bit of Yorkshire banter, Tony. As Tony exits the pub, the laughter continues, and George shares a high five with the locals, proud of his impromptu tailoring prank. It's good, it's better, it's certainly spicier. I wonder if we can make it more spicy. Make it much more spicy. Let's see how it interprets that. Make it much more spicy and more unpredictable and random. And a little nod to Richard Herring. Put a Shrek in there. Okay. Yorkshire pub night. The pub is buzzing with laughter and the clinking of glasses. Tony Soprano, exuding confidence, engages in lively conversation with George, the eccentric local tailor. George, smirking. I got a special touch that'll make your trousers fit like a dream. A special touch? I'm intrigued. George quickly pulls out a remote control from his pocket with a mischievous grin. Introducing Meet the Yorkshire Adjuster Fit 3000. What's that? Some kind of Yorkshire magic? Before Tony can protest, George discreetly presses a button and suddenly the pub is engulfed in smoke. When it clears, everyone is wearing ogre ears and full-size Shrek cutout stands next to Tony. When it clears, everyone is wearing ogre ears and a full-size Shrek cutout stands next to Tony. What the bloody hell just happened? Shrek cutout in thick Yorkshire accent. Welcome to the swamp, Tony. The entire pub erupts in laughter. Tony, now bewildered, tries to comprehend the bizarre situation. George, what's the meaning of this? George, just a bit of spicy Yorkshire banter, Tony. Embrace the yoga within. As the pub continues to revel in the chaos, Shrek starts doing the floss dance and Tony reluctantly joins in, trying to save face. You would do, wouldn't you? You don't want to look like a dickhead and not do the floss dance. Tony muttering, "Shh, this is more unpredictable than a turf war." As the night progresses, the pub transforms into a surreal party, complete with ogre-themed karaoke and a dance-off between Tony and the Shrek cutout. Okay, so the plot has thickened. It's getting there. We've introduced the Shrek. We've introduced the element of spice, but it's not quite as spicy as I would like. What do I mean by spicy? I suppose a bit, what's the word? A bit lewd. Okay. Make it, be careful here. Got to be careful of the Twitch guidelines, but I don't think ChatGPT can go like, you know, R-rated. But I would like it to be a bit spicier and a bit more, what's the word? Not lewd, but, what's the word? Flirtatious. Okay, yeah, make it flirty. Make it flirty. Add much more characters and much more banter and more unpredictable. This is the gift that just keeps on giving. Okay, so make it flirty, add much more characters and much more banter and more unpredictable. Here we go. The pub is alive with laughter, music, and the clinking of glasses. Tony Soprano, with a charming smirk, finds himself surrounded by an eclectic group of characters, including George the tailor, a sassy barmaid named Lily, and a mysterious figure in a Shrek costume. Lily. Tony, love, I've heard you're a man who appreciates a good pint. Tony, raising an eyebrow. Well, Lily, I've been known to enjoy a Yorkshire brew or two. I bet you've never had a pint quite like ours. Suddenly, Lily hands Tony a glowing neon-coloured drink with smoke swirling around it. What in the world is this? It's the Yorkshire elixir, love. Guaranteed to add a bit of spice to your night. There we go. Tony takes a hesitant sip, and as if on cue, the pub transforms into a makeshift dance floor. Shrek cutout, dancing. Time to shake those hips, Tony. George. Who's George? Laughing. Oh, it's George. George is the tailor. Welcome to the unpredictably spicy side of Yorkshire. The mysterious figure in the Shrek costume starts a lively dance, encouraging others to join in. Lily grabs Tony's hand, and they dance together with the rest of the pub. Tony, laughing. I never thought I'd find myself dancing with Shrek in a Yorkshire pub. Well, Tony, you've clearly never been to our kind of party. That's Lily, teasing. As the night unfolds, more characters join the fun. A Yorkshire Terrier, wearing a bow tie, an accordion playing grandma, and a group of Morris dancers twirling around. This is more banter than I bargained for. But admit it, Tony, you're having the time of your life. Well, Lily, you might be onto something. As the night continues with unpredictable twists and turns, Tony finds himself caught in a whirlwind of Yorkshire charm, laughter, and flirty banter. I mean, what more could you want from a story? What more could you want from a story? I'm asking. What more can we get from this story? It needs to come to some kind of dramatic conclusion. Okay. Now change the tone. Make it romantic. I'm going with the music here. Make it a romantic love story with passion and a heart heartbreaking conclusion. Now change the tone. Make it a romantic love story with passion and a heartbreaking conclusion. I think, I mean, a writer's in trouble here. A writer's in trouble. I've been spending a year adapting my mum's book into a screenplay, into a series. Would that be... Fast forward 20 years from now, if I was to just say, computer, here's the book, make it like, I don't know, True Detective, blah, 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 blah. These are the writers I like. This is the tone. This is how I want it to sound and feel. These are the... Do that. Give me a good pilot episode. It's perfectly logical. It's not a stretch, is it? It's not a stretch. Oh, who knows, eh? Who knows? Good thing, bad thing, exciting thing. Okay, here's the conclusion of God's Own County, the Sopranos story. Comments and suggestions below. Any other things you want me to perform for you? Anyone who's watching this on YouTube, I'm happy to do this. It's the least I can do with the student debt from going to drama school for 3 years. Okay, Yorkshire pub night. So the prompt was, change the tone, make it romantic with passion and a heartbreaking conclusion. The pub is bathed in the warm glow of fairy lights, creating an intimate atmosphere. Tony Soprano, now with a softer demeanour, finds himself captivated by Lily, the alluring barmaid with a twinkle in her eye. Tony, love, there's more to Yorkshire than just strong brews and banter. Tell me about it, Lily. Lily hands Tony a delicate crimson rose. This is the Yorkshire rose. It symbolises love and passion. Seems fitting for a night like this. The pub around them seems to fade away as Tony and Lily share a slow dance in the midst of an enchanting atmosphere. I never thought I'd find romance in a Yorkshire pub. Well, Tony, you've clearly never danced with a Yorkshire lass. As the night progresses, their connection deepens, with stolen glances and whispered words of affection. The dance floor becomes their own private world. Lily, I feel like I've known you forever. Sometimes love comes when you least expect it. But just as the romance blossoms, a haunting melody fills the air and the mysterious figure in the Shrek costume approaches. Singing, love like an onion has layers. Confused. What's happening? Lily, with a melancholic smile, hands Tony a small, tear-shaped crystal. A Yorkshire tear. A Yorkshire tear. It captures the bittersweet essence of our love. As Tony holds the crystal, the pub begins to dim and Lily fades away like a wistful dream. Lily! No! What's happening? Lily's voice echoes in the air. Our love was destined to be a fleeting Yorkshire tale, Tony. The pub returns to its lively state, but Tony is left alone, clutching the crystal that holds the memory of a love that was both passionate and heartbreaking. The end. Wow. A bit of a sad ending there. I wasn't sure about the singing Shrek. Love like an onion has layers. Is that a lyric to something? Is that an actual song? We don't know. But yeah, that was some Sopranos there. I hope you enjoyed it. More suggestions? Anything? Any other suggestions? Very welcome. Very welcome. That's the end of that bit. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Right, the next thing I wanted to show you is for anyone who is struggling this time of year. You know, speaking of heartbreak, as we've just seen there in the Sopranos thing, this is for... I mean, I don't know if I can just... I just want to show you this funny clip. That's kind of it, really. I want to show you this funny clip.
I feel so pain. Again, come back that place. What do you think? In my heart, blacklist.
Blacklist. Any females or males, you know, flip the, you know, whatever. If you're getting, you know, heartbreak from a female, listen to this guy. He's got all the answers. He's got all the answers.
Don't leave me, baby, please. I feel so pain. Again, come back that place. What do you think? In my heart, blacklist.
He's got loads of clips. He's got loads of clips. There's one where he is fighting a helicopter. I think it's this one. Just be careful because some of these effects look very real. Don't be alarmed. He wasn't in danger or anything. It's not a real helicopter. You know, just in case you're thinking, Jesus Christ, how can they allow this on Instagram?
Institute of Technology in United States. It's not just a Georgia Tech.
No, it's not that one. I do beg your pardon. He is... Where is it? He's got lots of content. Lots of content. I need to be careful, really, because I don't know how appropriate some of this is. Where's the one where he fights a helicopter?
Georgia Institute.
No, I've done this one. No, not that one.
Malaysia Park.
No, I think he just goes around the place doing that. He's obviously some kind of business tycoon. Don't leave me, please. Oh, it's this one.
My life, my rules, my style, my attitude. You love me or hate me, I don't care. But don't play with me.
Oh my God.
So it's not, that wasn't real. It wasn't real.
My life, my rules.
That's not an alien, and that's not a real snake. He's put these in after effects. So if you just imagine,
my style, my attitude.
He's basically saying he doesn't care. You know, it's my style, my attitude.
You love me or
you love me or hurt me.
I don't care.
He doesn't.
Don't play with me.
Don't play with him. Don't mess about with him because he can kick a snake from the floor into the sky and blow up a dragon alien. That's what he's capable of. So, you know, if you want just like a little pick me up, go and give this guy a follow. He's got some really good advice on just how to handle life's ups and downs and find strength within. This guy, I can't. This is a tough watch, this guy, and I don't want to, you know, he's a content creator like myself. I don't want to badmouth anybody, but I just can't. Ooh.
Don't be sad that people talk about you behind your back. They're in the right place. Behind you. Don't be sad that people talk about you behind your back. They're in the right place. Behind you.
He's very intense, isn't he? He's very intense. I mean, he's doing a good thing. He's helping people. He is, his heart's in the right place, I'm sure. But I find it very, I find it uncomfortable. And I made a little video paying homage to this man. So here it is.
Yeah. But you've got to dig in.
This
I know
is...
you're tired, yeah. But you've got to dig in. Now's the time for you to really shine. Have you ever thought for a second, guys, that the past is a bit like an old friend, isn't it? Except when that old friend cheats on your ex-girlfriend while you're in the other room and you had no idea about it, which I'm absolutely fine with. But it's funny to consider, I'm not sad. It's okay to be quiet. It's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to punch a wall. People don't take risks anymore, do they? Have you ever wondered what the word risk actually means? Risk actually sounds a bit like rusk, doesn't it? And rusks are something that children sometimes eat in the morning for breakfast. You're not a child, are you? No, guys, we're grown men. And sometimes we need to pull our socks up and get on that football pitch when we're playing football. If you don't watch football, sometimes isn't it time that you stopped hurting and started working on yourself? I know you.
There you go. So I hope that's helped. I hope that's helped because I know it's a tough time of year. It's a tough time of year. Lots of thank you, Padmaya. Lots of different thoughts and feelings and emotions. Maybe thinking about your past. Have I done the right thing? Am I where I'm supposed to be? Forget it. The past is the past, and the now, here and now is a gift, and that's why we call it the present. I've shit myself. Right, let's play a game. How are you, mate? Good to have you in. Very good to have you in. I hope this doesn't crash the stream. I had some problems yesterday with Resident Evil. I'm playing a different game now, so hopefully it won't fuck up the stream. So let's go over here. I'm the third revelation. It might take a while. So just bear with me, please. Don't leave me, baby, please. Game capture. Window. Day's gone. So far, so good. Give it a second. Just give it a little second. Give it a little second. Nothing. Quick question then. In the meantime, if you could travel to any time period, past, present, or future, when would you go and why? Obviously, I'll throw that open to the chat as well. Where would I go, past, present, or future? I'd go to the future. I'd rather go to the future, I think, because I just want to know how it all pans out. Where's it all going? Where's all this stuff going? Where's AI going? That's what I want to know. Are the computers going to take over? Is Terminator 2 the closest thing we have to a prediction of the future? I think it is. I think it is. I think there's going to be a war between man and machine. Someone was saying that when you think about Einstein, yeah, and how massive his brain was compared to, you know, the average Joe, i.e. you and me. You know, the average Joe didn't have a clue what he was talking about. That's the gap between IQs is like that much, yeah? We're at a point now, we've always been the smartest species on the planet since the beginning of time, since the beginning of human civilization. And now AI is gonna take over. It's gonna lap us, and it'll get to a point where, you know, the gap between knowledge is that of Einstein and the average Joe. There's AI, there's us, and it's just gonna keep doing that. It's just gonna keep exponential growth. They've said the curve. It's not that. It's fucking that. It's fucking that, mate. So, what, you know, you can't imagine, can you? So yeah, I'd like to know. Give 50 years. I could be alive in 50 years. 38. 38 now. How old are you, Padmaya, if you're still there? Yeah, if I've got a good, you know, if I keep being good, if I look after myself, 38 as well. Yeah, I know, you know, I've got relatives who are in their 90s and still have their faculties. Kind of weird to think that, isn't it? If, you know, you could potentially have another 50 years, and people go like, oh, I'm nearly 40, it's nearly over for me. Fucking hate that shit. Grow up. Do you know what I mean? There's people with, you know, life-threatening diseases, terminal illnesses. Stop banging on about turning 40. You've potentially got another 50 years left to play your cards, right? Fucking shut up.
We had an ID badge. What?
I've not played this for a while, so can't quite remember what I was up to. But we're just gonna, right? Maybe shouldn't have done that because, yeah, I've got no ammo. I've got no ammo. What have you done that for, Adam? You should get out of there. Just get out of there. Get out of there. Get out. Get on your bike. Get on your bike. Please get on your bike. Get on your bike. Oh. They battered me to death. They battered me to death. Right, so we've learnt our lesson. We've learnt our lesson.
Boozer, you there? Booze man, come back.
Let me just. Oh no, I'll leave it then. I was gonna look in there, but I'll leave it.
He took Sarah. He had an ID badge. What was the name?
Oh, God, O'Brien.
Right, so he has just seen some official government-looking people in hazmat suits, and he thinks that they are in connection with his wife that has been missing for a long time. They got separated. She went on a helicopter with some government people, and they've been separated ever since. He thinks she's dead. Now he's sort of asking questions.
Wouldn't shut up about it. All the way out to Three Finger Jack.
Okay, he's alive. Boozer, he's alive.
Who's alive?
What are you talking about?
Who's he?
We were there. The whole camp was wiped out.
No, I know that, but I heard... Okay, look, I went into their LZ, and they...
Wait, you went into their LZ? What the...
Just listen.
I am, mate. Well, I did a bit of shopping today.
O'Brien.
I've got a few little bits and pieces to do. I did the classy thing of I got to give him some money for Christmas, and I went and spent it on presents. So it's just the kind of guy I am. You know, I live to give. I live to give. But I got a bit of a bonus this year, so that was nice. So I was able to, you know, really push the boat out and get some decent gifts rather than,
this living hell that is now our life came as a surprise to
be on a tight budget, which is nice. How about yourself?
Most who spoke out against the feds, well, things didn't go so great for them.
Oops.
The cemeteries are filled with martyrs. Those who sought to call out the bullshit and the lies when they saw it. I know.
And I didn't buy. Well, I bought myself a candle.
I started
most extravagant thing. You know, you always got to get yourself a little something, haven't you?
Broadcast.
Got myself a candle.
Moving from town to town. The days before the roads came choked with cars and the bridges destroyed, trying in vain to stop the freaks. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
No, Cope, the cemeteries are filled with freakers, not martyrs.
Oh!
And you had to... Oh, shit, not now.
Oh.
Oh, goddammit. Sniper ambush.
I've forgotten how to play it. Shit. Fuck's sake. I've forgotten how to play it. Sorry, we'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there.
You hear me? No.
It's okay, Dan.
Boozer, you there? Booze man, come back.
Lovely. Excellent. Anywhere nice?
Took Sarah.
Manchester or?
He had an idea.
Never been a big fan of afternoon tea, I must say. Ooh, nice. That's, yeah, that looks very cool.
All the way out to Three Finger Jack.
It's like a good venue. Very Christmassy as well, I believe. Very Christmassy.
What are you talking about?
That'd be nice.
We were there, the whole camp.
Yeah, for me, I'm a bit fussy when it comes to.
I went into their LZ.
You know, I went for tapas, Christmas do, El Gato Negro. I'm not a massive fan of little picky finger food.
Named O'Brien.
I mean, I don't mind it, but something psychologically about having a full meal in front of you. You know, I like that. I'm not a fan of just like eating it little bits at a time. But I mean, I love cake and I love sandwiches. Okay, right.
This is Radio Free Oregon.
Gather myself.
The truth shall set you free. The start of this living hell that is now our life came as a surprise to no one who was listening to me when shit went down. I was one of the few. Most who spoke out against the feds. Well, things didn't go so great for them. The cemeteries are filled with martyrs. Those who saw
get shot again?
bullshit and the lies when they saw it.
Oh.
I know. Because they came after me. I started Radio Free Oregon in the last weeks before the feds fell. Broadcast from an unmarked...
Hell no! I don't gotta listen to that bullshit.
Right. How am I going to get through here then? Yeah, afternoon tea can be a bit sickly after a while, but my wife likes it as long as it's in a classy place. So yeah, my mum really likes afternoon tea. Yeah, it's a nice gift idea. Oh, here we go. Just move that there like that. Yeah, I did a bit of shopping in John Lewis on Saturday and it wasn't that bad, gotta say. I was expecting it to be absolutely battered, but it was relatively stress-free. It's the wrapping that I don't like.
It's nothing like scrap.
It's the wrapping. It does my head in.
What's this?
Okay, let's see if I can just get reacquainted here. No bullets. Just push on. More. Oh, hi. Yeah. Ooh.
More bounties.
That's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Anything on your Christmas list, Padmai, that you've asked for, or that you want, or is it more about the your little one now? Have you done the elf thing, the naughty elf? My yeah, a few of my siblings have done that with their kids. Naughty elf doing a poo, which is actually chocolate. All that kind of thing. Imagine that's quite a lot to have to think about, isn't it? With a different sort of different idea for each day. Right, it's telling me I need to go that way, but there is stuff in the way. Something in the way. Can I push that? Something's in my ass. Where's my bike gone? Where's my bike? Oh, it's there. When do you finish work? I finished work today, which I'm quite happy about. Actually get to the Christmas spirit now. Oopsie daisy. Oh, I need petrol. What happens if I run out of petrol?
Another MMU. Wonder what Nero left behind this time.
See if I can find some petrol here.
Here it is. Power's off. Figures. Fuel.
Okay. I'm playing like 3 different games simultaneously, so
here we go.
Get used to the controls again. Glug, glug, glug.
Done.
Lovely jubbly. Let's put some in you.
That's it.
Let's have another.
This is Radio Free Oregon.
No.
The truth shall set you free.
Oh, hell no.
Turn that off.
I'm not going to listen to this
What
bullshit.
is the biggest challenge facing humanity today? That is a large question. Biggest challenge facing humanity today. I'm going to say communication. I think that, you know, with the introduction of social media, we've sort of opened Pandora's box, really, haven't we, of different political views and persuasions, and I think we're just learning how to communicate and accept each other. So I think that's quite a big challenge facing humanity. Communication without being a dick. If Nero MMU needs a fuse, spares can be found by searching the Nero checkpoint.
Oh, god damn it. Fuse blown. Okay, let's see. What's going on here? Oh, where the hell am I gonna get a fuse?
So we need a fuse, do we? I thought it was fuel you needed.
I guess not. Wait, no, not this way. Okay, let's take a look around.
What is your favourite book, movie, or TV show, and why? It's a broad question, but I'll answer it. Favourite book? The Fog by James Herbert. No, it's not. It was the first book I read, though. No, it wasn't. Gotcha. I'm lying again. We were talking about this the other day. Oh. I've got no bullets for that. Crossbow, though. First books I read were like Point Horror, if you remember them, and Goosebumps. But my favourite book, I would have to say, off the top of my head, Lord of the Flies. I remember reading it cover to cover when I was on holiday. I just thought it was very good. You can see why it's a classic. Should I go and shoot you? Should I go and shoot you just for a bit of target practice?
Okay, finally.
There was someone else up here, wasn't there? Yeah, you. How do I... Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
Oh, that's pretty effective. One shot and you're down. We'll have that. We'll have that.
Finally. Jesus.
Jesus. Don't leave me, baby, please. Right, who is your favourite actor and actress, and what are some of their best films? Favourite actor? It's obvious, but I mean, I like Barry Keoghan, the guy who's in Saltburn. He's probably my current favourite actor. Very interested to see him play the Joker, potentially. But of all time, it's got to be Gary Oldman or, I mean, Daniel Day. Daniel Day all the way. You know, you're always hearing things about Daniel Day-Lewis. He basically built his own house when he was playing John Proctor in The Crucible, film with him and Winona Ryder, based on the play The Crucible by Arthur Miller. And basically lived like he was from the whatever the time period was, and stunk to high heaven. But he wanted to live authentically, and wash and dress and live like he was from that period. You know, wasn't many people doing that without an air of pretentiousness. I think he's one of the few authentic actors that do that kind of thing. I don't know, I suppose it seems a bit hokey nowadays when people go full method, like Jared Leto, for example, being in character as the Joker and didn't he send the other castmates something in the mail? He'd play practical jokes to the other cast members as the Joker. Just very sort of unseemly and in bad taste. You know, fair play, he's playing the Joker. The Joker's a bit of a cunt, but, you know, at what cost is he doing these things? Same with Jim Carrey and... Sorry, I know I'm going around in circles here. I'm just... Right, what is it you're doing, Adam? What is it you're doing exactly? I need a fuse. I need a fuse. Follow those dots. That's my bike. Yeah, him playing Andy Kaufman in Man on the Moon. There's the documentary about him being character and basically, in my opinion, coming off as a bit of a twat. An annoying twat. He was just very self-involved and a little bit narcissistic. Just self-involved and not very pleasant to be around. A bit much. A bit much. But Daniel Day is one of the
feels
one of the old Hall of Famers. He'll go down in history as one of the best actors of all time. Anthony Hopkins as well.
Now we're in business.
He's effortless.
I'll let you do it.
Effortlessly is probably the wrong word, but he just looks so
locked tight
at home in everything that he does. Makes it look effortless. Come on, you fucker.
Oh, yes. Damn it. That's gonna bring them all down on me. Here we go.
Let go me!
Micro
You innocent, let go,
Hello.
ma'am! You must return to your vehicle. We will get to you.
Have been here for 12 hours. I've got 2 sick children in the back. We need... We don't have any water. We just
Not sure what I'm doing here. What was the point of that? Don't know, but I'm gonna kill these shitty zombies, and then I'm gonna make a move. I'll shoot you. Army roll. Army roll.
I'm so sorry.
Who else wants some? You.
Get in there.
Yay.
Anyone else through. The refugee camp's full. What are we gonna do? I don't know about you.
Shit. Shit. Have a bit of that. What's happening? Right. Favourite actress? Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. Yeah, some actors you just watch and you go, you were born to do this, weren't you? You were born to do it. Evan Rachel Wood, I like very much. She's very good. Very underrated, I think. Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, Mia Goth, I'm really, like, talk about current actors. Mia Goth, I'm becoming more and more interested in. Can you shut up? I thought I got rid of all of these. Shut up.
Is that all of them?
Die. Yeah, Mia Goth. I need to rewatch. What's it called? X? I got halfway through that and checked out. I need to revisit it. One for the list. Thank you for watching, guys. You've been lovely. I've been lovely. This has been lovely. I'll be back on very soon. A bit more spare time now with work wound down. Have a good week in the meantime. Thanks for tuning in, Padmire. Thanks for the chat. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.